Sword World is one of the most popular tabletop role-playing games in Japan. The game has been around for quite some time, and it has undergone several iterations. The two most recent versions are Sword World 2.0 and Sword World 2.5. Some may wonder, which is the best version to start playing? In this video, we will take a closer look at the differences between these two versions. We can divide the differences between Sword World 2.0 and 2.5 into three categories: game mechanics changes, setting changes, and unique features. While the combat system largely remained unchanged, Sword World 2.5 introduced several changes to the game mechanics. One major change is the addition of combat preparation, a new step before combat starts that allows players to use different abilities and buff themselves or their allies. Sword World 2.5 also introduced new skill checks, such as a notice check, climb check, and strength check, to cover additional situations. Additionally, declaring the use of a combat feat is no longer categorized as a character's minor action. As a general rule, you may still only use one combat feat per turn. Lastly, Sword World 2.5 rebalanced spells, combat feats, items, and monsters. The monster data format was also simplified a little. Sword World 2.5 introduced a new setting for the game, the Alflame Continent. This new setting has various unique elements, with the magic trains standing out the most. The image of adventurers gathering on a train, heading to far-off places unknown to them, just evokes an adventurous atmosphere. In a fantasy world, trains may seem somewhat out of place technology-wise, but to us modern readers, they evoke a sense of nostalgia. Additionally, as a machine that allows you to travel to faraway places that you cannot reach easily by walking, it fills you with a certain excitement. Sword World 2.0 and 2.5 have unique features that set them apart. Sword World 2.5 introduced fellows, which are simplified characters that allow you to manage NPCs in a simple manner, substitute for missing players, or to play with friends' PCs without them participating in the game directly. 2.5 also introduced a new method of character creation using the character building book, which allows players to get a more detailed character with a backstory right off the bat. Sword World 2.0, on the other hand, has unique features like crafting from alchemist works, the mystic class from Cardia Grace, and detailed rules for traps from the natural history of Phaeton. Some of these features may make their way over to 2.5 in some form, but as of the writing of this video, there are still plenty of features left in 2.0. In conclusion, Sword World 2.5 has introduced several changes to the game mechanics, as well as introduced a new setting and unique features. While Sword World 2.0 has unique features of its own, 2.5 has more streamlined mechanics and introduces new elements to the game. Since it's backward compatible, you can use the Sword World 2.5 core rulebooks and add Sword World 2.0 supplements to your games, such as campaign books, region guides, or unique features that were not revisited in 2.5. Feel free to check our subreddit or Discord server for more info about the system and our translation. Links are in the description below. Thanks for watching. The Sword World Translation Project is a fan-based, non-profit translation. Sword World is owned by Group SNE and Kadokawa. Please support the official release. All the Sword World books in Japanese can be found on Bookwalker, links in the description below.